your energy is not even helping us. Calm down, we'll get through this. This is fine. They said it's going to be okay. Hi guys, it's Fitness Freak here. Welcome back to my channel. I create content around fitness, self-improvement and lifestyle. If you love this video, then you're definitely going to love all the other great stuff on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe while you're checking them out. I want to share my story with you about the last time I traveled from Lagos, Nigeria to Abuja. So I think I made that trip on 23rd June this year, of course, and on the day I was to travel, I had scheduled a lot of stuffs to do on that day. I think I shot 2 workout videos for my YouTube channel earlier in the day, and one video I even had to scrap one of the video and reshoot it. So imagine doing a workout that you are supposed to do one time and then you have to do it 2 times. I didn't find that funny at all. And after that shoot, I was supposed to model some outfits for a family friend of ours that of course sells nice clothes. I think you should even check them out if you are watching this. They have some really nice outfits. And at the end of that, I was supposed to catch my flight initially scheduled for, was it 1 p.m? I got an email saying that the flight had been rescheduled for a later time. Thankfully, I rounded up with the model shoot and grabbed my stuff. You know, when they send the email, they say check-in closes 40 minutes before the departure time. So I think I got there about 40 or 30 minutes to the departure time. And I checked in, of course. I think they were already boarding, sort of. So we just went straight into the aircraft. The first thing that came to my mind was, oh wow, this aircraft really looks good. It was new. The ACs had like this mist coming out of it, showing that it was really working well. And of course, the temperature of the airplane was really cool. I choose not to mention the name of the airline just because while, you know, the usual shenanigans that go on before an aircraft takes off, loading of the boxes, and all the different checks, next thing we knew, the power just went out. I mean, every single thing, the ACs, the light switch, you know, the light belt sign, the lights that were within the aircraft, everything just went off. And we, of course, were still grounded, thankfully. As soon as the power went out, everyone just kind of paused, looking around, trying to understand what was happening. And after some time, people started getting worked up. People started asking, okay, what's happening? What's going on? And we weren't really getting any response. When the flight attendant picked up the public address system to try to address us, halfway through him addressing us, the power went out on that as well. Next thing, the pilot was trying to communicate with the flight control tower or something. And what he said was like, okay, hello, something, I think there may be a problem with this, something. As everybody just heard, I think there may be a problem with this. Everybody was saying, hey! People just started getting up from their seats, grabbing their bags that they are not going, started walking to the front of the aircraft. So eventually, I think they were able to power the public address system, and the flight attendant just try to reassure everybody the situation is under control, it's just a minor thing. Some people answered and went back to their seats. Some people kept standing and were just folding their arms like, me, I'm not going again. No. All the while, there was this inner calmness within me that I don't know where it came from. Although I noticed that sometimes when I'm in some kind of really disturbing situations, I tend to keep my cool and think things through. But in that moment, I just had this assurance that God, I know you're not going to let anything happen to me. I know that it's not today that I'm going to leave this earth, but everything is in your hands. So after some time, the public address system came on again, and then the pilot was trying to address us, and while he was talking, that went out again. It happened a couple of times, and at some point after they had told people to move back to their seats and wait, they then told everybody to disembark. Everybody was just standing, you know, outside the aircraft, not really knowing what to do. People were saying, no, you're not going to fly this aircraft again, they are leaving. And then for me, the sun was too hot, and I just said I'm going to enter one of the buses that they used to convey passengers to and fro the departure hall to the aircraft. And I just went in and sat down. I think I was even on the phone with my husband at that point and just giving him updates. I think he was probably more panicked than me that was even in this situation. But I just, kept my cool. And after some time, they told everyone that was standing out to just move into the buses, and they moved us back to the departure hall. So while we're in the departure hall, I thought to myself that I don't know how long these people are going to keep us here. Let me better go and buy some snack. While I was trying to buy the snack, I just heard them announcing for us to board. I didn't know whether they had changed the aircraft. I didn't know whether it was the same aircraft. I was like, okay, fine. I quickly got the snack, joined the queue, went back, and I saw that it was the exact same aircraft we just left. I wasn't tensed, I wasn't bothered, but I was just trying to understand like what was going on around me, people's energy, people's responses, people's reaction. And I kept my cool, still in my thoughts, went into the aircraft, sat down. The pilot now readdressed us, just spoke some technical jargons, saying when the aircraft is grounded, what he uses is a backup generator. The engines are not on at that point. They also mentioned that they can't turn on the engines like while they still have all those attachments, the stairs, the flight of stairs they used to climb up, and then people still standing around the aircraft. They just made it seem like it was not that big a deal. I trusted them. They are the experts. What do I know? They shut the doors, took out everything, the plane came on, and everybody was like, okay. Then we started taxiing to the point of takeoff. And then I don't know if you know this sound that is usually like, I think it's when the tires are trying to recoil back into the aircraft. It's like, I hear it like when I travel. But this one started making that sound almost from the point when we started taxiing. And it was kind of like a long taxi to where we'll take off. One particular man just stood up. I said, what nonsense? What is this? I'm coming down. This is aircraft that has been shot and is already like trying to depart, and you want to come down. How do you want it to happen? They managed to calm him down. Like this one, it was not even the flight attendant. People just managed to tell him, Oga, please calm down. Like your energy is not even helping us. We'll get through this. And they said it's going to be okay. In my mind, I'm just like, I know these pilots and flight attendants would not go anywhere if we were at any risk. Well, why will I bother myself? The ultimate protector is God, so I'm covered with divine protection. Eventually, we took off, and it was a very smooth trip. That aircraft was super sound. I was looking out of the window, and the kind of clouds I was seeing, I know that it was any normal aircraft. Turbulence would have been so vicious and really shaking the plane up. But this aircraft was able to withstand that crazy cloudy situation I was seeing. Had a really nice, smooth landing. After all the drama. Thank you, Jesus. You did it. I realized that at the end of the day, things sometimes they don't even always seem the way they are. I entered that aircraft with this wow, like, oh my god, this aircraft looks so new, so clean, AC on point, seats on point, everywhere clean. And then it gave us this drama. I'm pretty sure some people didn't end up flying on the aircraft. Some people might have been too scared to carry on with the journey, which is fine. Everybody has the right to react whatever way they want to react. But for me and my household, we decided that we're gonna brave it. So let me know in the comments, what would you do if you were you? Would you still travel on that airplane? Or would you just abandon ship and go and look for another alternative? It will be interesting to hear from you. I have another travel experience that I shared in this video up here. You can check it out. I'm hoping that these rants videos about my trips will not be a constant thing, because I really don't want to be having this kind of dramatic and chaotic kind of travel. But what they say about news, most times you don't hear about the good stuff, you just hear about the weird, crazy things that happen. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.